Everyone talks about solopreneurship like it's freedom. Freedom to choose your time, freedom to choose your clients, freedom to build your own life. And yes, that part of this, it's real. But here is what no one really says. Freedom sounds exciting until you realize it comes with full responsibility. No one is setting your direction, no one is checking your progress, no one is pushing you forward. And that's where things get real. Hi, I'm Vessela, global people leader, coach and trainer. You've showed big interest in our last video about solopreneurship, and that's why today we are unpacking a bit more about this exciting journey. There's always a moment where this idea becomes real. Not just a thought, but a decision. And in that moment, two voices shows up. One says, this is your chance, you can build something meaningful, while the other says, what if it doesn't work out? And that second voice is louder than most people expect. Because you are not just changing your work, you are changing your safety. You structure yourself, you structure your predictability, and suddenly the question is no longer about ambition. It is about responsibility. Most people understand three things. First, consistency without external pressure. No one is waiting for your work. No one is asking where you are right now, what stage you are, or anything in this way. You have to create that urgency on your own. And some days that's harder than it sounds. The second one is uncertainty. Some weeks it feels like progress. You get traction, you feel momentum, and then nothing. There are no results, no feedback, no visible moments. And that's where many people decide to stop. Not because they're not capable, but because they expected faster validation. And the third one is visibility. You can be excellent at what you do, but if no one sees you, it doesn't translate into opportunity. And showing up consistently and publicly, it is uncomfortable, at least at the beginning. So here is the truth. Solopreneurship is not a confidence game. It is a consistency game. What works is simple, but not easy. You start before you feel ready. You show up before you feel comfortable to even show up. You stay consistent before you see results. And over time, things begin to shift. You gain clarity, you understand your audience, you refine your message. But none of that happens at the beginning. It happens because you stayed, because you've been consistent, because you showed up every day with new motivation. So instead of asking yourself, am I ready? Rather ask, am I willing to learn through doing? Because that is the real requirement. Not perfection, not certainty, but willingness to keep going when things feel unclear, when things may sometimes feel wrong. Solopreneurship is not for everyone, but if you are willing to take ownership of your time, of your energy, and of your direction, it can be one of the most rewarding paths.